Now, I usually try to avoid book trailers at all costs because they're usually pretty cheesy and ridiculous, but can't resist watching the Clockwork Princess trailer.
My name is Tessa Gray. There was a girl who loved a boy who was dying.
No, you don't.
Above all, the girl wanted to know who she was.
No kidding.
The man that could tell her was her worst enemy.
Before Valentine created an evil demon son, Mormon tried to destroy us all using robots. So the big question here is, what does this trailer mean for our main trio? It sounds to me that Tessa is going to work with Mortimer in exchange for something to save Jem's life. I think that's the only thing that could propel her into working for Mortimer. My theory is that he's going to be like, Tessa, I have a cure for Jem and you can have it. If you help me destroy all Shadowhunters, I'll give you the cure and not kill Will and Jem. But even if she does work for him, my fears are that if this happens, he'll be like, yeah, I have a cure. And then she'll go through all this crap. And then she'll be like, cure please. And Mortimer will be like, ha, the cure is Silent Brotherhood. Now, we've had this Silent Brother theory running for a while now. Brother Zachariah is just so clearly hinting that he is Will. I know a lot of you are saying that just because he's so clearly hinting that, and it seems so obvious, that it's definitely not Will. I think it's Jem, I think it's Henry, I think it's Stephen Herondale, all possibilities. I'm still thinking that it's Will. Our other huge question that is still rolling around in our minds, what the heck is Tessa? Now let's go through what we know, shall we? We know that Tessa has the ability to change. So everyone's immediate conclusion is that Tessa's a warlock. She doesn't have the warlock's mark, but we also know that Tessa is immortal. I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that Tessa shows up at the end of City of Glass. That woman that Magnus is talking to in the white dress is indeed Tessa. So if Tessa can't get preggers, which I don't know if I believe, because they made such a big deal about how they think she can't be pregnant that it makes me think that maybe she can and they just don't know it. Assuming that she can't get preggers, we know that Cassandra Clare is writing The Dark Artifices, a new Shadowhunter series. Lead character's name is Emma Carstairs. Okay, does Jem have any living relatives? No, he could possibly have living relatives, but we're led to believe he's an orphan in all costs. So assuming that Jem is the last of his name means that Emma Carstairs must be somehow descended from him. Now let's think about this. Emma Carstairs has blonde hair and she's awesome at things. She's the female Jace. This is my new crackpot theory. Perhaps Emma is related to Jace somehow. Cousins. Assuming now that she and Jace are related, I'm hoping Jem is attracted to Cecily because why not? You know, Jem is obsessed with Will. They're Parabati. Why wouldn't he get along with the female Will? Crackpot theorying that he cheats on Tessa with Cecily, and then Cecily gets preggers, and then creates this whole line. Going back to what the hell is Tessa, we know that she could change, we know she's immortal, which points to Warlock, but we also know she has some weird connection to fairies. Her mom was friends with the fairies. This points really hard at the idea that her mom was not just a mundane. We also know that there's something frickin' fishy about Aloysius Starkweather. When she first comes in, he's all like, whoa. Jem and Will are like, yeah, this is my mundane friend who's gonna be ascended and be my wife. Aloysius goes, mundane? He definitely recognizes her, which means he also knew her mom, which again points to the Shadowhunter thing because Aloysius is completely anti-Downworlder. He has chopped up pieces of Downworlders in his house. Maybe Tessa's mom was a Shadowhunter. Just the way he reacts points to maybe he had a lot of strong feelings towards her mom, which points to the fact that perhaps her mom was related to him. Because we also have this whole thing with the picture on the wall of the skinny girl that's supposedly his granddaughter. The granddaughter's name is Adele, correct? Which leads me to my crackpot hopeful theory that Tessa is a warlock Shadowhunter hybrid. Seriously, think about it. Why would Mortimer be proud of creating a warlock without a mark? That's not that big of an accomplishment in my brain. It's not that cool. Why is she so valuable, you know? In City of Lost Souls, we have this looming thing about a female warlock. And everyone's like, oh my god, is that female warlock Tessa? Cassie makes a point of not saying the warlock's name. It's never stated. So it's like, we have to wonder, to drive us crazy. Which leads me to another random connection that I picked up on upon rereading City of Lost Souls. That Starkweather girl's name was Adele, correct? Now, Clary's middle name is Adele. What does this mean? There are no coincidences in Cassandra Clare's books. I don't even know what to think there. Also, with Clary is known for her fiery red hair. Being people searching for answers, we make the connection with Henry Branwell, who has fiery red hair. And obviously, Henry is with Charlotte. And Charlotte is now preggers. So our brains immediately try to make a connection. How does that relate to TMI? Well, Clary and Clary's mom both have fiery red hair. What does this mean? Charlotte's last name is Branwell because she took his last name when they got married. Going back to Clary's mom and Valentine were married. It would appear that maybe she didn't take his last name. Whatever the reason, somehow Clary comes out with her mom's last name. Going back to Charlotte, perhaps this is mirroring somehow Henry being lost and Charlotte having the child and giving it her own last name because Henry is no longer with them. You know, it's not the same because Jocelyn didn't want to be associated with Valentine after she left him. But I don't know, man. It just makes so much sense with the red hair. Why do they both have fiery red hair? And why is she a Fairchild? Why would those things be facts if they didn't lead down the line to our other books? I mean, it's possible they're just, he's just a redhead and her name just happens to be Fairchild and whatever, no relation to Clary. But it's a book, so usually these things connect, Who do we think is going to die in Clockwork Princess? Poor Henry is just so wonderful, and I feel like he'll go down saving the day with his infernal devices. I don't think it will be as upsetting as one of our trio dying. Gotta take one for the team, Henry. Anything can happen. I don't know. I'd love to hear your theories. I'm really hoping for this Emma Carstairs descendant of Jem and Cecily ordeal and that she's related to Jace. And I'm still holding out hope for my original Crackpot theories. I hope they go to New York, and I hope they get married in Hotel Dumont, because that would just be the coolest. Still a big, huge, long shot. But you know what? Tessa's Necklace is in the New York Institute. Whatever, they could portal there. I was thinking, how would they get there? Because the 1800s, but they could portal there. I am so excited. I can't believe that we're so close to the release. The week it's released is the week of playlist, and I'm gonna be going to Florida that Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to read in Florida. I'll probably get a review up as soon as I get back. I'm gonna say the Tuesday a week later. Let me know what you think's gonna happen, who you think's gonna die. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Christine. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, also, one last thing. Very soon I'm going to be doing a second book lover Q&A video. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask, all are welcome. I'm taking them from my Facebook, which is facebook.com/CMRProductions with a Z instead of an S. And there's a post there, and just leave your comments on that post and I'll be taking them from there. If any of your questions are already asked, hit the like button and then I'll be more likely to answer it. Yes, I'm excited. I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.